And I actually didn't expected this. Thing is, just finished calisthenics regime for today. Today it's Monday. Sunday is always the Sunday slaughter day. It is always 10 or 15 kilometers, usually 15. Yesterday 10 kilometers run. And then calisthenics still failure on Sunday. And trust me, on Mondays I'm a little bit mentally exhausted when it's about the Sunday slaughter day. And my daily regime is every day, not over here, but you know, the calisthenics regime: 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, 1 time. Deep dips was knee raises on the parallel bars, or knee raises hanging, depending on the amount of pain in specific body parts. And when it's about so-called pain, you know, then I push it. Oh, there is one thing that somebody said in some kind of video, and the thing is, when you think that you cannot do anything more, you can do 7 times more. It always sticks in my head. But when I reach that kind of level where I think, no, my muscles could tear from my bones, then I just avoid a little bit. But in general, those situations are very sporadic. I don't know if that's the correct word. Anyway, why do I started this little tiny live stream? Because yesterday I spoke with so many people. See, and I always try to see the silver lining of multiple conversations. You know, I don't base any kind of or extract some sort of statement from one single person. It's always from multiple people, and definitely also from multiple countries, multiple age groups, different genders. And one thing that they all had in common, the few that said, yeah, I want to prepare my summer body, but I didn't tell them this, but I'm gonna say it on the live. And the reason that I'm not saying specific kind of, let's say, work structures is simply because I know the majority of people won't do it, and it would be a loss of time. So I keep, let's say, video calls pretty light until I see some sort of, you know, that they really go all in. With the people who go all in, you know, I don't have boundaries. Then I'm simply, let's say, on the edge of, let's break them mentally, physically, and then rebuild them. But until I see, you know, some sort of dedication, then I'm keeping it light, and also the way I speak to them. So the thing is, the majority of the people who are now going all in on their summer body, the thing is, start tracking. Without tracking, you simply cannot see the growth. And the thing is, and that sounds all willy vanilly and hippie crap, but there will be moments when you put in the work, right, the daily work, and you don't track it, or you simply don't have a regime in place. You know, I got my personal regime, so I know what I'm doing. But in general, I track all my runs and the rest of the work structures. But when it's about my daily regime, it's pretty simple and straightforward. It's a sweet spot of pretty much grabbing each and single body part every single day. So it is simply every single day. But the people who just start simply need to track. Everything which you don't track, you simply cannot grow. You probably will, but it will take you way much longer, because you will have days that you don't feel like it, right? Hi, bye. Hi, bye. And some kind of poop thing. a pink poopy thing. What is that? I don't know what it is. Anyway, like I said many times, I just avoid statements when I do the video calls one-on-one, especially on a Sunday afterwards. Thing is, track it. track it in a Google Sheet, so you can see on the days that you look in the mirror and you think, no, I don't have any progress. Then you can just go through your daily, let's say, accomplishments, and then you have this little tiny mental push that you actually did something. Maybe you cannot see it straight away, it's normal, but anyway, start tracking everything. The only way to optimize, also the same, I'm not gonna get too deep into this, but when I talk with people who consider to grow their business or whatever they think they're gonna do, I have to hear specifics. And it's not about controlling people or checking people, it's always, do you actually know what you're really busy with? A lot of people really don't know. Best intentions, yes, but because of the traditional thinking in general from the people around them, people are not getting pushed. Everything is pretty much willy-nilly, and I'm not looking down on people. See, if everybody would be surrounded by people who constantly push you, society goes totally nuts. I think in a good way. But anyway, track what you're doing, everything. The reason sometimes you need this mental push. It's the same with my daily routine. Oh, there's music over here. Anyway, let's cut this a little bit. I'm a little bit brain dead today, so I need a coffee and I need to eat.